Hey man, say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments that keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe. The Ty Talks podcast one. All right, guys, free agency is finna be insane this year. We already done had these crazy trades. Ja Morant. I'm gonna start off with that. Ja Morant was traded to the Portland Trail Blazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. I was telling people, man, I also see the Trail Blazers re-signed Robert Williams for $44 million contracts for 3 years. I'm going to be honest. I told people this, and I'm going to stick with it. I feel like the Trail Blazers got more moves to make. They can package Shaden Sharp, Robert Williams, and 3 first-round picks and probably get Jaylen Brown. And then you will have a crucial lineup of Damian Lillard, Ja Morant, Jaylen Brown, and Donovan Clingan, and Danny Adiva. Like, people, I'm going to be honest with you. I do feel like Ja and Damian could work, being that Dame could play off ball. He can play off ball, but Ja is going to have the ball in his hands. But yeah, I just don't think the Trailblazers are done, and I just see more into this. They got a lot of assets now, so they can pull off with any move or whatever trade they want. So I think the Trailblazers are a sneaky team to pay attention to right now because they're making a lot of big moves, and still got all their young talent. That's what's scary about it. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is the Clippers. The Clippers, we all know because of this aspiration investigation deal and all this stuff with the tree company and all that, they were going to have to trade Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard is returning to the Toronto Raptors for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 first-round picks, one pick swap, and 2 second-round picks. So, yeah, man, the 2-time finals MVP, the greatest Toronto Raptor of all time, if we're not including Kyle Lowry. But, yeah, Kawhi Leonard is going back to Toronto. I told people this a week ago that he was going to go back to Toronto. He should have never left Toronto. I understand he wanted to go home to Los Angeles, get that life and that feel when he was supposed to sign with the Lakers, but whatever. But that Clippers experiment didn't work out. You got investigations. You got Paul George not showing up. That whole thing did not work. Russ came through a couple times. Harden came through a couple times. The Clippers' tincture is over. And Kawhi's going back to where he was celebrated, and that was Toronto, man. He should have never left. And it's good to see Kawhi Leonard headed back to Toronto Raptors. All right. Big story. Before I get into that big story, this is where it all started. Rich Paul was trying to manipulate LeBron and Anthony Davis, getting them to Golden State by Draymond opting out of his deal. The Warriors trying to have flexibility, see if they can make a trade for Anthony Davis, including Jimmy Butler, but the Wizards do not want that at all. And I don't blame them. Why trade Anthony Davis if you feel like you got a good team? You just got the number 1 pick, AJ DeBanza. You got Trae Young. You got all this young talent. And you got Chu and Sarr in the front court. That would be insane defensive-wise. I think Anthony Davis should stick there in Washington. I know they haven't changed their jerseys in years, and their jerseys are ugly. But Washington did win championships in the 70s, and this is a team that haven't been trash a long time. But yeah, I think Anthony Davis should definitely stay in the Washington Wizards uniform. It just makes sense. Why go to the West when you can stay in the East? The East is wide open. The East is very wide open. All right, Tim Hardaway. I told my boy this the other day that the Miami Heat was going to sign Tim Hardaway. They need to go after Quentin Grimes also. Yeah, they need to just fill this roster out with a bunch of shooters right now. Give it a year, probably. They probably can fill it out. But right now, they're not going to contend this year at all. I know I told people they're not going to contend, but I don't see it as a good trade. But probably give it a year or some time or something like that. A year. It's not going to be this year. So if you think Miami Heat's going to do something this year, they're not. But I do think Tim Hardaway was a good piece to sign. And just keep making these type of signings. All signs are pointing to maybe the King comes back to Miami since that Golden State situation might be out of the deal. But all right, next, I want to talk about this. All-time leading scorer, one of the greatest NBA players of all time. He's been with the Lakers for 8 years. This is the longest he ever been with a team, his longest tenure. Won a championship in 2020 after the Bean died, which is a legacy, a legendary ring. I don't care what y'all say. He won a championship after Kobe died. And we're just not gonna say bubble, bubble, bubble. But LeBron James has made a decision for the Lakers to now move on, build around Luka Doncic, and he's gonna move on to another team for his 24th season. I think LeBron finna play 25 seasons. I don't know. It's looking a little weird. I think he want to make it all add up. But LeBron James is leaving the Los Angeles Lakers after 8 years. Where will he go? Could we see him in Miami again? Maybe they can offer him something. We all know that LeBron is not caring about the money this time. He told Rich Paul to go out there, look at all these teams, examine them, come back, weigh my options, and we're going to see where we go from there. So I think LeBron is going to really sit down and see where he can go. It's not about the money. It's about where he want to go, be happy, and maybe play his last season ever in the NBA. But all right, guys, this free agency is going to be very insane. We're going to keep up with all the updates, and if there's some breaking news, I'll be right back in here shooting another video. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content, more content, more content. Peace out.